Have you ever wondered if a 6-year-old boy could pull a 10-year-old boy up from the bottom of a deep well? It may sound impossible, yet the truth behind it hides a secret about strength that few would imagine. That secret could change the way you see yourself. Welcome to Buddha and Mindfulness, where stories and teachings touch your heart, help you live mindfully, and discover the strength within yourself. Today, we will listen to a touching and inspiring story to understand that sometimes strength does not come from muscles or age, but from limitless belief. But first, don't forget to subscribe to Buddha and Mindfulness to support us in sharing new stories every day. In a peaceful small village, there were 2 boys, one 6 years old and one 10 years old, who were so close that everyone in the village was familiar with the sight of them always side by side. They ate together, played together, and shared every moment from laughter to innocent mischief. For them, friendship was not only a bond, it was an essential part of life, something that if missing, would make the whole world feel empty. One sunny afternoon, as the 2 were chasing each other along a small path leading to the fields, their laughter echoing through the air, the 10-year-old ran ahead and teased his friend, saying, "You will never catch me." In that fleeting moment of play, he did not notice a deep well hidden by thick bushes. In an instant, his foot slipped off the edge and he fell straight into the well, his panicked cry echoing, "Help me, I can't swim." The 6-year-old stood frozen at the edge, his heart pounding, his mind blank. He looked around, but the village was too far away, and there was no one nearby to help. In that desperate moment, his eyes landed on an old bucket with a rope tied tightly to it, placed right near the well. Without hesitation, he threw the bucket down and shouted, "Hold on, I'll pull you up." Thus began the battle of a small boy against a challenge that seemed far beyond his ability. His tiny hands trembled, but gripped the rope firmly. His arms ached, and his feet pressed hard into the ground for balance. Sweat rolled down his forehead. His heart beat like a drum. In his mind, there was only one thought: don't let go, don't let go. The rope slipped through his hands a few times, forcing him to bite his lip to hold his strength. Bit by bit, he pulled his friend up. And finally, with one last pull, they both tumbled onto the grass beside the well, gasping for breath but alive. After a few minutes to catch their breath, they hugged tightly, laughing and crying from fear mixed with relief. But the joy did not last long. The 10-year-old worried, "If our parents find out, we will get in trouble." After a moment of thought, they decided to tell the truth, knowing they had just been through something too big to hide. When they reached the village, they recounted the story with excitement. However, instead of pride or astonishment, the villagers burst into laughter. One said, "A 6-year-old pulling a 10-year-old out of a well. Stop making up stories. He can't even lift a full bucket of water." The disappointment was clear on their faces. They felt as if they had just turned into liars in everyone's eyes. In the middle of the crowd, an elderly man stepped forward. It was Uncle Frederick, the wise elder respected by all. He did not laugh nor doubt, but simply listened to the entire story before smiling gently. "The important thing is not how the boy did it," he said slowly, "but why he was able to do it." The village fell silent, every eye fixed on him. Because at that moment, there was no one there to tell him he couldn't. No one said he was too small, too weak. Not even he thought that way. Without being limited by words of doubt or fear, he found a strength even he did not know he had. Uncle Frederick's words left the entire village silent. They realized that the greatest limit in life is often not strength or circumstances, but the belief we choose to place in ourselves. When we believe we cannot, our body and mind automatically weaken. But when no one tells us we cannot, we will find a way to be able to. The story of the two boys was not only a moment of courage, but proof that belief can create strength far beyond logic. If you let go of all doubt, even from yourself, you will discover potential you never thought you had. You have just listened to this story on Buddha and Mindfulness, where we share stories and teachings to help you live a fulfilling and mindful life. Remember, your greatest strength does not lie in your muscles, but in your belief in yourself. If this story touched you, please subscribe to the channel and share it to spread this positive message to more people. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next story. Buddha and Mindfulness. Stories and teachings for a mindful life.